A broken road does not understand the Igbo. It will not maim the Fulani and let the rest of us go. The accident it will cause will take all lives, for when a vehicle is from assault, it breaks all bones. So, you can speak Nupe till morning comes. It will not build libraries in our public schools. And when a woman, a young woman, lies dying in childbirth, your fluency in Ijo will not save her life. For Christian or Muslim, it makes no difference. When you are being driven around in an ambulance from hospital to hospital in search of oxygen, northerner or southerner, you die suffocating. You die of causes easily preventable, like no fuel for police to respond to your distress call, no water, no lights, no nurses, no jobs, nothing kills as efficiently as bad governance. As politicians in office who do not pay salaries, whose response to bad roads is bigger SUVs, who set up committees and publish white papers presiding over affairs that never improve. Politicians in jeeps with minds in London, perpetual latecomers to every meeting, irritated by anyone with a different opinion, who see the people as a throne to sit on. Politicians in power who personalize the state, who criminalize criticism and terrorize dissent. Nothing in society kills as efficiently as a politician in high office with low mentality. For you see, Boko Haram will burn down a classroom, but a politician can swallow the entire school system, can fold our power stations and put in his briefcase, can roll up the railways and keep in a house. Politicians can file our seaport away in a drawer, can cripple all our farms with no fertilizer. No matter the passion you bring to your startup, government can kill it with just one pronouncement.
Those against any,
and no degree you hold, no grammar you speak, no decision you make to just face your work, no protest you stage can save you from those elected to make and enforce our laws. The way they see things is a wall around you, for you cannot drive faster than the person driving you. No matter your wealth, education, or achievement, you are subject to the mentality of those in government. Politicians in office hold the yam and the knife, for to elect is to give the elected power over life. Which child will remain a Marjorie or become someone better? These things are in the hands of the people in power. Politicians in office hold the farm and the seed, for to elect is to give the elected power to decide whether security operatives can murder citizens and walk away free. These things are in the hands of those who run the country. So, if you are tired of it all, then strike at its roots. If you are tired of needing a letter from a senator to get a job, if you are tired of seeing you're also frustrated by the public policies, if you are tired of insecurity, then fix the politics. If you are tired of the anger in our streets, if you are tired of the number of children who die before the age 5, if you are tired of the dreams suffocated in our youth, if you are tired of this shame, then fix the politics. For until they are there in public office, men and women with a heart for public service, no tribe, no tongue, just commitment to build a functional nation that fills us all with pride. Until they are there in the highest office, men and women with a heart for selfless service, no region, no religion, just commitment to nation. Until we elect them, we labor in vain.
Yes, greetings, my people. Today is already in Moscow here, almost 3 a.m. in the morning. We're now in February, the 15th day of February 2022. And it is one of the series of programs that I normally call Nigeria Deserves Better. Some of us this evening came up and Nigerians in particular, some were faced with the reality of our super cop, Abba Kyari, who is now said to have been arrested by the Nigerian Drug Law Enforcement agents on allegation bordering aiding and trafficking of drugs. In fact, here is our super cop that won the best award that any country can confer on a super cop. Abba Kyari was shown to have been the best Nigeria could afford. Abba Kyari was conferred with the royalty associated with a blessed child in the Nigerian context. Honestly, some people came out to defend him. Some people came out to say all the good things he has been doing. They stood their ground. And what is it today? I think some of them are disheartened if they have conscience at all. Some of them are disappointed. And some of them are shocked. But people like us who know very well that we are running a system in Nigeria where our judgment stinks. I must have to thank the FBI for opening the eyes of at least a cross section of Nigerians that this man that the government has given the highest award is corrupt. The question lies, was Abba Kyari really arrested? Or is this another ploy again? Maybe tomorrow at the backyard he will come out again. Otherwise, I really wonder. I mean, this is a man that has been indicted by the United States courts. The government sort of protected him. I don't know, is it hundreds or thousands of senior advocates of Nigeria from the northern part of Nigeria teamed up that they're going to defend him any part of the world. I wish I can see the faces of those senior advocates of Nigeria. Let me ask them that simple question. What can they say about Abba Kyari today? Would they come out to still stand proudly and say that they are going to defend Abba Kyari. I think we really have problems in Nigeria. We have problems. It's not one, it's not two. Unfortunately, we have very serious problems because this particular government that is leading Nigeria today came on the auspices of fighting corruption, only for herself to get fully entangled in the corruption saga. There is an Igbo proverb that says that the thief that you have caught, while you are giving him advice, deep down in his heart, he's already planning his next execution, which is more deadly. My people, the Igbo people, talk and say, onye ohi a na-adụ ndụmọdụ o were obi na-apị mbazụ o ya eji wee je gbute ji ọzọ. Abba Kyari was suspended on suspicion. Commission was American United States justice system indicted him. They brought the report to Nigeria. Nigerian police, everybody collected it. The saga was going on. They said, okay, let us institute our own judiciary of inquiry. They commissioned theirs, the Nigerian own. That particular commission found Abba Kyari guilty, submitted their report. As usual, the Nigerian, no, it's not enough. We have to institute another one. And meanwhile, while all these things are going on, Abba Kyari is already negotiating with Nigerian drug law enforcement agents to go and extort, bring out drugs held by NDLA and sell. My people, I don't get it. Our super cop, indicted by the US on criminal charges surrounding Hushpuppi. Thanks to Hushpuppi, we wouldn't have even known about Abba Kyari. But today we know about Abba Kyari. If not for the issue of Hushpuppi, Nigeria closed their eyes about Abba Kyari. Even by now, maybe Hushpuppi, if it was a Nigerian issue, maybe you might have been contesting for governorship of his state or anywhere, which is the usual thing. He's there. The second person we are talking about now is who? The same Abba Kyari. The commission brought a report. That does not mean anything to him. He still went ahead in his nefarious activities. And we are seeing it today playing out. You see, it's quite sad that this is a government that has failed us. It's quite sad that something is seriously wrong with Nigeria and Nigerians in it. A super cop, if he can be this way, what about his group? Somebody that has been suspended is still having influence inside the palace. I just wish he can open up and tell us what is really happening. I just wish. Because it's sad to realize that our country things are really going wrong. And it continues to go wrong and we don't care. This is the best we can produce. And this is his level of corruption. A super cop that has won every award in Nigeria. Then think about all others under him, or even above him. If you can get away with all these crimes until this particular time, of course, there are people covering him up. Or simply because he happens to or privileged to come from that part of the country who claim to be real Nigerians. Please, please, please. I'm calling on all you guys in that country. Release your grip on this country. Leave Nigeria alone. Yes, Nigeria might be created as a whatever business empire for the British or whatever. But the British cannot continue to be tapping from Nigeria if people like you guys in power are not aiding and abetting them. We have very competent Nigerians that can be in power. All you have ended up is to silence them. You have ended up to have driven a lot of them out of the country for their own health. They ran away. What is wrong? Why this? And how long will it continue? I am sure that in the Nigerian police force of maybe about 150,000 personnel, 90% of them are just the same way like Abba Kyari. And you might not even get up to 5% that are okay. I'm very sure roadblocks are erected everywhere, extorting from citizens in the open. Nobody cares. DPO will send people. What are you doing in the station? Go out and go and collect money, maybe for his girlfriend. Of I just that decayed system. If you don't give them, they shoot you, and nobody accounts for anything. And the system is there, going on like that, unperturbed. Nobody stops it. From year to year, we are seeing the same thing. From year to year, we are witnessing the same thing. The mass exodus continues, and the total deprivation of the country is there. Well, Hushpuppi is in the US. Abba Kyari is assumed to have been caught by the NDLA. For us to really know the in-depth of the situation, now that has been indicted, whether we have a treaty with America or not, I think it is right for him to be sent to the US. I think it's very right. Let him go to the US. Maybe through that we can really know what the true situation is. But as long as they keep him in Nigeria and cover him up, cover the whole things, maybe as usual, 2, 3 weeks, the Abba Kyari saga will die and it becomes business as usual. My people, Thank you for your audience this night. Once again, I am your social commentator in the IK blog. You can get us on Facebook. You can get us on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. You can equally reach us on WhatsApp. We'll continue to say even when they might not like it. But thank God that Abba Kyari is assumed to have been caught. From him, we might know more. And all those who continue to aid and help him in his nefarious activities, be watching. Let's see how the whole thing comes out. And let me remind each and every one of us today, please, and please, my brothers and sisters, we should not allow ourselves to make another mistake in 2023. If we do that, we are gone. We cannot afford another 4 years of waste. You guys are aware of the Minister of Transport crying up and down now, saying that China is sort of suspending the loan that they supposedly gave to us for construction of railway. Now they're looking for where to take another loan. But that's a topic for another day. Our country has been mortgaged. This government is only borrowing and borrowing and borrowing and borrowing. I don't even know whether the remaining oil in Nigeria is enough to clear the debt. Because even the gold they found in Zamfara, it has been made very clear to everybody that it belongs to the north. It belongs to a particular people, the revenue from it. But the black gold, which is the oil in Nigeria, is being used, and the revenue coming from it, 85 or 90% of it stolen, if not 100%. And they don't care. They keep doing it. Please go and get your PVCs. We will not take on violence. I do not encourage anybody to go into violence. Democratically use your PVCs to change the situation in Nigeria. It might be a daunting task, but we're going to get there. It is our job to stand on what is right. And God's willing, we shall overcome. Thank you very much, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your time. Thank you for another episode of Nigeria Deserves Better. And I'm your host, Zaik. God bless you.
We have tried to live a Nigeria designed by Great Britain and handed to us. We have found it difficult to live in that Nigeria. We have fought a civil war, killed so many people, and still we have the same problems reoccurring. Perhaps the time has come to revisit the very foundations of Nigeria.